of mathematics is not to make simple things complicated, but to make complicated things simple. Stan Gudder said this, and he was a mathematician known for precision, clarity, and disciplined thinking, careful analysis, respect for facts, and commitment to doing things right. I would guess that Stan Gudder is most likely a DISC C style. My name is Kristin Emerson, and like Sam Gudder, I operate from the C style of behavior on the DISC model. C stands for conscientiousness. People have C tendencies when they land on the task side of the horizontal axis. They tend towards skepticism, which makes them want to study things carefully to ensure they get them right. They also live on the southern end of this vertical axis with a more thoughtful pace. Early in my career, I decided to return to school to earn a graduate degree in English. A huge part of that work fit my C-style personality really well, focusing on specific research questions, analyzing text, building well-supported arguments, and a lot of attention to detail. However, another part of grad school was very different. Teaching English 101 to a class of 25 college freshmen at 8 a.m. I very quickly realized that none of my research skills were going to help me engage a classroom full of sleepy college students. In fact, my first round of feedback surveys implied that I was coming across as boring, overly detailed, reserved, and meek. Meek. I was definitely not showing up as a fearless leader, nor delivering on the enthusiasm that I did actually feel for the reading and writing we were doing in class. One of my graduate classes involved a discussion of personality types, and that is where I first learned about DISC. I realized that my focus on detail and thoroughness caused me to over-explain and seem pedantic. My natural reserve came across as meek or overly quiet. Lecturing was easier for me than allowing for conversation and collaboration, but that was what many of my students needed. After careful consideration, befitting my C-style approach, I actually planned ways to make classroom time engaging. I wasn't stretching wildly. I was leveraging my style by applying planning and structure to student engagement. With practice and a plan focused on an interactive, fun learning experience, my natural enthusiasm came through. Also, my student feedback surveys improved as a result. If you primarily use a C style, here's a challenge to consider. Your attention to detail and commitment to quality are real strengths. At the same time, effectiveness often depends on how well others can follow your thinking and feel included in the process. Here are 3 practical steps to increase your impact. 1. Start with the headline. Share the main point before the supporting data. 2. Invite input early. Ask for perspectives before finalizing conclusions. And 3, adjust the level of detail based on the audience, not your own preference. The C style brings clarity, structure, and rigor to any team. When paired with intentional communication, it becomes even more powerful. Try these tips to enlarge the potential of your brilliant C style.